determined I'd take one last look around before making the drive back alone. At the place I had more than 50 years, treated as my second home.
Tracy and the Big D live from home here tonight, and I'm pleased to say we're catching up with Tammy Moxon, and Tammy's got a brand new single out. It's called Wyangler Ain't Wyangler. Tammy, this is a lovely song and a beautiful story when you get in behind it. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration and share with us where Wyangler is.
So Wyangler's not far from Carron, New South Wales, on the vocal piece, but it's really Dad's story. Dad pretty much messaged to his sister and brother-in-law to say that the town that pretty much Eric helped build the dam and maintain it, and a lot of the people that stayed there in the 60s to rebuild the dam ended up liking each other's company so much they ended up living there. They ended up staying there till, the end of their lives. Eric and Mary passed away pretty much within a year of each other a few years ago. We went to Wyangler and it was like, it's not the same without them. It's a beautiful town. I definitely recommend people go there and see the beautiful river, the Lachlan River, and you can see the dam on that Lachlan River. But it's just to say it's not the same without you, and when their dad passed away, Dad kind of went off the rails a bit with the alcohol, and they were kind of his refuge. He'd go to Wyangler to kind of get out of his mind, I guess. He misses them very much, and with Wyangler's permission, I got Wyangler Country Club's permission to release the song.
You often hear the expression, it just won't be the same without you, but you've able to capture all of this. Was that your dad just sharing that story with you? Did you have to pry any of the information out?
Well, it got to the stage where Shane, who produced the album, Shane Nicholson, he said, we're recording in 2 weeks, we need to get these songs finished. So I was like, oh, okay. So Dad and I pretty much locked us in the office, like, we got to write this song, because we've been planning to write this song for a very long time. There were bits and pieces that were written, and the chorus is from the original Wyangler song, which was written by Dad in 1993. As far as I know, the Wyangler State School sang it to Mary for some reason. The choir sang it to them. So it was nice to know that, they adopted that song. And then we wrote the verses pretty much in a day's sitting, and we were like, okay, we're happy with this. We'll take this to Shane and see what he thinks of it. And he was happy with it. And I think he worked on this song more than any of the other songs. There's so many different vocal parts in the song. I remember he got me to sing around the microphone at different distances, so it sounded like a choir was singing, which was fun. It's fun to watch him work. But yeah, it's a song we've been meaning to write for a long time. It's just, when you're not living in the same house, you kind of just got to make yourself write it. I was glad that Dad let me do that, because it's a beautiful song. It's like the original song is such a beautiful song. I'm just grateful that he let me be part of the evolution of it.
What was Dad's reaction when he first heard it mixed and everything out of the studio?
He cried. He teared up a bit. The song sounds bigger than life, and it gave it credence, I guess, and he was happy. He's my biggest fan, I think. He really wants the best for me, and he's an incredible singer. He's a lot better singer than me. He taught me how to sing. He's kind of living vicariously through me in terms of, trying to make something of it. Hopefully, if I can perform more and travel more, he can come with me and he can sing more as well. So,
I was going to ask that very question. Once we're all out of lockdown and things like that, what are your plans?
Well, it's a bit up in the air at the moment. At the moment, I'm keeping the bookings until we know what's going on. Yep. So, once we're back, I'll just be the same bookings I had initially. And if anyone wants to postpone, I'll postpone. But we have music in the Mulga, but that's in May, so I don't know if they're going to do it later on in the year or not. Birdsville races, I'm guessing it's going ahead, but that's, still up in the air. So we just find out, I guess.
What is Tammy Moxon doing at home?
Lots of writing. I think I've written the skeletons of another album. Kind of excited about that. So yeah, plenty of time for writing, that's for sure. I've been knitting a lot, which is new for me, and I find that quite fun actually. So that's a new hobby I've started up. But writing definitely, yeah. Trying to make sure people don't forget me, so constantly putting stuff on social media saying, I'm here, please don't forget me.
Let's find out about the social media then. If the people want to find out more about Tammy Moxon, have a look at the previous album of the past, Fall in Time. I imagine all the social media platforms they'll be able to find you on.
You can find me on Tammy Moxon Music on Facebook and Instagram. My website is tammymoxon.com if you want to find more information about my music and where to buy it and where to hear it, etc.
Well, we're fans too, just like your dad, and we really enjoyed the song, and we look forward to catching up with you soon.
Remember when we sat and had beer and sing along? How relaxing it could be to sing a country song. Now the welcome mat is gone forever, I'm sure. Why angler ain't why angler.